Welcome to DeepDive Channel. I'm Jessica Morgan, and today we're going to unpack, layer by data layer, what it really feels like to live inside the Kingdom of Morocco. For the next 15 minutes, think of me as your tour guide. We'll open the household ledger, stroll through hospitals and highways, glance at the crime blotter, breathe in Morocco's cultural mosaic, and close with the politics that stitch it all together. Cost of living versus income. Let's start where day-to-day life hurts or helps most, the wallet. Urban basics, a modest one-bedroom flat, utilities, weekly groceries, and a bus pass cost 4,800 to 5,300 mat in Casablanca or Rabat. Yet Morocco's brand new non-agricultural minimum wage nets about 3,150 mad. That means rent, food, lights, and transport can swallow 65% to 175% of a low earner's pay before childcare or a Friday night out even enter the picture. Median pay is higher, roughly 16,700 mad, but half the workforce earns less than that, so the affordability gap is the first tug you feel when the month begins. #2 Opportunity and work. Step back to the macro snapshot. Morocco now makes more cars than any other African nation, ships world-class phosphates, and welcomed 14.5 million tourists last year. Growth for 2025 is projected around 3.44%. But the labor market tells a different story. Unemployment, 13% overall, 37% for youth, and almost 20% for university graduates. Informal work still cushions up to 45% of the workforce, flexible but fragile, with no benefits. The crown jewel policy, the new development model, promises formal jobs for 80% of workers by 2035. Ambitious? Absolutely. Reality? Many 20-somethings still weigh a Madrid visa against another year of job boards in Rabat. #3 Quality of life, health and infrastructure. Now the wins. Electricity? Essentially universal. Clean water? 100% urban, 98% rural. Tangier Casablanca high-speed rail flashes by at 320 kilometers per hour. Ports like Tangier rank top tier, and fiber subscriptions just crossed the million mark. On health, life expectancy has climbed to 75 years. Under 5 mortality plunged from 81 per 1,000 births in 1990 to 17 today. But capacity lags. Only 7 to 8 doctors per 10,000 residents, about 1/3 of the WHO minimum, and over half are clustered on the Rabat-Casablanca corridor. Morocco's universal insurance rollout now lists 31 million citizens, yet 8.5 million still lack active coverage, and an insurance card doesn't summon a nurse to a high Atlas hamlet. Infrastructure strides are real. Equitable reach is the next mountain. #4 Safety and security. Security then. Official stats show a 10% drop in violent crime last year. Police claim a 95% case resolution rate. Terror incidents are rare, thanks to muscular counter-terror units. The new frontline lives online. Cyber blackmail cases shot up 40%, so Morocco is wiring drones, AI license plate readers, and body cams into its policing toolkit. Externally, the kingdom stays a regional anchorage of calm, though tensions with Algeria over Western Sahara and source jihadist spillover keep security forces on perpetual watch. 5 Culture and social fabric. Numbers alone never decide livability. Culture does. 5 daily calls to prayer weave with terrace cafes buzzing in Darija as Amazigh drums echo through the Atlas and Gnawa trance beats roll over Essaouira's sea mist. The Constitution now places Amazigh shoulder to shoulder with Arabic, while French and more English run through classrooms and boardrooms. Festivals. Sacred music in Fez, Mawazine pop mega acts in Rabat, the trance of Gnawa in Essaouira, equestrian, burrita displays blasting powder smoke into desert air. And let's not forget hospitality, diafa, where refusing a mint tea pour can feel like a minor diplomatic incident. That social warmth cushions hardship and amplifies joy. 6 Politics and governance. Politically, Morocco is a constitutional monarchy. But make no mistake, the king sits at both head and heart of state. He appoints the prime minister, chairs the council of ministers, and carries the title Commander of the Faithful. This concentration yields enviable stability and lets mega reforms, think universal health coverage, move with a single green light. Governance challenges persist. Perceived corruption ranks Morocco 99th worldwide. Businesses cite it often. Bureaucracy can still feel like a maze, despite ongoing digital government pledges. Freedom of press groups flag arrests around sensitive topics like Western Sahara or royal criticism. So you gain predictability, but at the cost of narrow lanes for vocal dissent. So, is it worth it? Blend it all, and Morocco in 2025 is a country mid-stride. If you hold a solid, formal paycheck in a major city, you enjoy reliable utilities, improving healthcare access, robust personal security, and a cultural feast tourists cross oceans for. If you're on or near minimum wage, affordability bites hard, informal work carries risks, and rural services trail glossy national averages. The new development model, universal coverage, and wage hikes could change that balance if they outrun droughts, bureaucracy, and global headwinds. Morocco's story, then, isn't a postcard or a cautionary meme. It's a balancing act in real time. The decision to stay, to move, or to come back depends on how quickly lofty reforms translate into dirhams left at month end, a doctor within reach, and the daily confidence that tomorrow's chances outshine today's. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment.